knowing that I have several photos of her wearing bunny girl clothes. The Silver Dragon Queen is very angry. However, due to what she just said, she dare not punish me now. In order to prevent her from breaking her promise, I have decided to let her wear bunny girl clothes tonight. The Silver Dragon Queen put on the bunny girl's clothes, as I requested, and obediently waited for me to come in her room. I am very satisfied with the clothes she is wearing, and feel very excited about this scene. In order to retaliate against what she did to me before, I used the same method to punish her. Seeing Leon take out many photos of her wearing bunny girl clothes from the drawer, Roswitha felt very angry. She didn't expect him to secretly do such a thing while she was unconscious. And he even planned to threaten her with these photos. Her eyes were already filled with raging anger. She quickly walked up to him and forcefully grabbed his collar. She said angrily to him, "Are you planning to use these photos to threaten me?" Leon felt a little nervous after noticing a significant change in Roswitha's emotions. However, Leon did not feel very afraid of Roswitha's anger, because he knew that Roswitha had made a promise to him just now. He can use her assurance to suppress her anger. He smiled awkwardly and explained to her, No. I didn't say I wanted to threaten you. You said if you put on the bunny girl outfit, you'd be at my mercy, didn't you?" Upon hearing what Leon said, Roswitha glared at him angrily. She made a dissatisfied sound and let go of his collar. She knew that this was indeed what she said, so she didn't dare to beat him hard now. She will keep her promise. Roswitha was sulking and sat back on the sofa. She looked at Leon with an unhappy expression and asked him, "What exactly do you want me to do?" Leon closed his eyes and smiled at Roswitha. He pondered for a moment, and then came up with a very good solution. He said to her, "Didn't you say you would never wear bunny girl clothes in your lifetime? These photos were only taken by me when you were unconscious. With your personality, you will definitely be dissatisfied. So, you're going to put on a bunny girl outfit and show me now." Upon hearing Leon's suggestion, Roswitha furrowed her brow slightly. She knew that his advice must have been given to her with other ideas. She said to him, "What if I don't agree?" Leon spread out his hands and shrugged casually, pretending that Roswitha's request was difficult for him. He said to Roswitha, "You don't agree? No problem. Just next time I visit your sister, she may see this photo. At that time, the whole family can enjoy it together." He could imagine the scene when Isa learned from him about Roswitha about this matter. Isa held some photos of Roswitha wearing bunny girl clothes with her hands, and showed a very satisfied smile. She looked at these photos while excitedly saying, "Haha, I will keep them as family heirlooms." As long as Roswitha does not agree to Leon's request, Leon will threaten her with this situation. At the thought that next time she went to Isa's house, she might see these photos, Roswitha felt both angry and speechless about what Leon had done. It's obvious that Leon wants to use this matter to continue threatening her to wear bunny girl clothes. She slammed the table hard with her hand and asked Leon, "How many backup photos are there?" Leon calmly turned his head and did not look directly into Roswitha's eyes. he said to her. There are 2 photos. However, the photos preserved by Leon were not limited to just 2 copies. Actually, there are 4 more photos. Leon walked proudly up to Roswitha and bent down, gently patting her shoulder. He knew she was in this situation now, and she definitely couldn't refuse his request. He gave her a wicked smile and said to her, "So, you need to do exactly as I say. You don't want your sister to know that you're wearing a bunny girl outfit, do you?" Roswitha did not directly answer Leon's words. She quickly stood up from the sofa and walked straight to Leon's room door. She didn't want to stay in his room any longer. Leon turned around and noticed that Roswitha's movements looked like he wanted to escape from here. Leon found Roswitha's reaction very interesting. He slowly stood up and placed his hand next to his mouth. He pretended to ask her loudly, "Do you want to escape?" Roswitha didn't want to directly admit that she had thoughts of running away. She walked to the door with her back to Leon and quickly refuted him. "Shut up. I'm going to find clothes now." Leon emphasized to Roswitha in a relaxed tone, "Give you some time to prepare. At 7 p.m., I will go to your room to inspect the results." Roswitha didn't answer Leon's words. She directly opened the door and left his room, then tightly closed the door. Seeing a slightly panicked reaction from Roswitha, Leon felt that his mood was very relaxed. He crossed his hands in front of his chest and looked towards the door of the room. It's finally my turn to take charge and turn the tables. In the past, Leon was repeatedly tortured and played with by Roswitha. This time, he finally found the opportunity to retaliate against what she had done to him before. Soon, it was already 7 o'clock in the evening. Leon left his room and walked down the hallway to go to Roswitha's room. After arriving at Roswitha's room, he lightly knocked on the door a few times, and then went straight into the room. Leon slipped his hands into his pockets and walked cheerfully over to Roswitha's bed. He smiled at her and asked her, "Have you dressed yet?" Upon hearing Leon's voice, Roswitha slowly turned around and faced him. She whispered to him, I couldn't find the rabbit ears." Although she had changed into bunny girl's clothes, she still tightly wrapped her body in a purple cloak. She seems very shy about the current situation, so she dare not show Leon the bunny girl's clothes. Leon did not force Roswitha to wear the full set of bunny girl clothes. "Okay, after all, this is your first time, so I'll relax my demands on you a bit." Roswitha lowered her head, silently pondering something. Her cheeks were tinged with a slight blush, as if she felt embarrassed about what to say next. She hesitated for a moment, then said to Leon, "Okay, I'll do as you say. You can do whatever you want with me. Afterwards, you must destroy those 2 backup photos, got it?" In order to prevent her photos from being seen by her sister, she had to do her best to meet Leon's request. However, Leon's ideas are different from those of Roswitha. He made Roswitha do this for something else this time. He gave her a wicked smile and slowly approached her. "It depends on my mood." Suddenly, he reached out his hand and quickly untied the straps on Roswitha's cloak. The cloak quickly fell off Roswitha's body, Her smooth shoulders were forced to expose. She is still trying to threaten Leon. You'd better hope I don't find that photo first. Otherwise. Perhaps it was because the cloak fell off too quickly. Roswitha couldn't help but call out shyly. She put on the bunny girl's clothes, as requested by Leon. She wore a white bow around her neck, a tight black outfit, and black stockings on her legs. She lowered her head slightly, afraid to look directly into Leon's eyes. It seems that because it was her first formal display of this outfit in front of Leon, she sat nervously on the bed and dared not move it casually. Seeing the current appearance of Roswitha, Leon's face instantly flushed. Wow! He was very surprised by the current scene.